Well, hello guys. So I am on the Vietnamese server and man, I am pissed off right now because it looks like they have changed how Crystal Clash works again. And the really bad thing about this is if we go into the Emporium, you might see there is a new currency. So we can't just buy stuff with the normal crystal shards. We also need arcane ores, or arcane cores, I mean. And how do you get them? Well, you see here. Arcane cores can be used to redeem items in Crystal Store. After clearing all defenses of a Crystal Gear, both plunderers receive arcane cores. To event, each player can earn up to 214 arcane cores through green crystals. This restriction does not apply to arcane cores redeemed in Crystal Store, so basically what you need to do is they have forced you into plundering now. Like, I don't understand. Like, they want to give us more stuff to do in-game, but they're doing it at the cost of quality of life. Because all of a sudden you need to find good geodes and do this. While earlier you could just do defenses and get most of the good rewards. Like, sure, if you wanted like additional rewards and you wanted to go for the acorns and like the soulstones as well, you actually need to do some plunders during the week. But now to get all of these additional rewards, you need to go and do plunders. This is so bad. Like, there needs to be a neutral ground where people can basically ignore stuff they don't want to do and still get rewards. And then the rewarding part for people that does the plunder and so on, they get all the other rewards as well. Like, you don't have to force people into modes like this. Like, they are finally starting adding stuff that gives a huge quality of life, so we don't need to spend as much time in the game. So this is a huge example, for example. There, I can just press skip. And that's even more important in the end game. When you are in Endless and in the season, for example, where you need to do like 15 attempts and you need one good RNG attempt, like yesterday on Snow Stomper and stuff like that. So I don't know why they're forcing people into modes again. Like, every time they give us something that's really good quality of life, they also punish us or put in modes like this, where they're forcing you to spend more time in game. It's like, oh wait, we just gave them a lot of quality of life, so let's make them stay longer in the game anyways. And then we already have other events. But let me jump in here for a second. But we also have this, the Void Mayhem. I really dislike this mode as well. It got good rewards, but honestly, what are they doing? Like, you're spending all this time collecting resources to build teams where you defeat enemies by using the heroes you have built and so on. And now like, no, you're gonna run around with your Magister or Merlin or whatever you want to call it to defeat boss by running around collecting stuff. And once again, you're gonna spend more time just being in this event. Like, if you do the bare minimum, if you just want to get the summons or the scrolls, you need to do like, what is it, like 8 of these? Yeah, you need to do 8. And they can take between like 2 to 3 minutes. So that means like already you have like 16 minutes just running around doing this. Like, I'm sorry, some people might enjoy this, but this for me is so boring. Because it has nothing to do with the heroes I've built on my account. Like, all the time I've invested in building my heroes. Like, why isn't this mode just putting in teams instead. Like imagine like a corrupt creature or like a clash front or a crystal clash where people instead use lineups and then you defeat a boss together. Kinda like the guild does with the glyph shades. Like that would have been fine. This just feels bad. Like if I wanted to play something else where I use my character to run around, then I wouldn't be playing AFK Journey. I would play another game. I don't have a great example of what game I would play right now where I would run around like this, but I would probably play a roguelike like Risk of Rain or Rotato or I don't know. There's so many other games I would play rather than running around and doing this here. And like I said, some of you might like this, but I really don't. Like, I don't find this fun. Like, it's just running around circles, doing basically nothing, avoiding stuff that's falling. Like, that's not what the game is about. The game is about using the heroes I've built here. Like, I've spent time, energy, and yeah, on this account I even spent real life money. And not using the heroes to progress my account, it's just strange. Like, I understand that they are a bit all over the place, but thing is, we use our Magister to run around, go around the map, exploring the story and all that. We shouldn't be using our Magister to fight stuff in the game itself. Like, I can't be the only one that's like upset about this. Like I mentioned earlier, they give us a good quality of life. Like, they're giving us skips, they are increasing the speed during a lot of fights, and allowing us to skip the content to be able to get to that AFK part, just collect resources and we do our dailies. But throwing stuff in like this, sure, across an entire week, 15-16 minutes isn't that much, but actually for some people it is. Because at the same time you have different stuff going on, like you have Relentless Rumble you need to complete. This one is pretty passive. Really good. Events like this are really good because it's something you do anyways while you just play. But imagine a week where we get like Relentless Rumble, Void Mayhem, and some like Battle Druid stuff or something active at the same time. They're probably planning that out so every event doesn't like land on top of each other that way, but still, man. And sure, we're getting into that part of the season where you spam your like endless attempt anyways, and then you don't do much. You do your Supreme Arenas, you do your Arenas, you do some first trial if you haven't completed that yet, and that's basically it. But we still have stuff like for the Guild Supremacy that you need to do Honor Duel and an Arcane Labyrinth run for the guild during the week. So a lot of this stuff actually starts to add up when you think about it. Some of it is just part of the daily stuff you do anyways, but weekly stuff is just starting to add up, and it's also stuff you can't skip. So for someone that has less time, doesn't have that much time to play, they need to do Relentless Rumble, they need to do the Void Mayhem stuff, they need to have time to do an entire Honor Duel run during the week and an Arcane Labyrinth run as well. And at the same time, they need to find time to push 8 stages to get more levels out. Or they also stay on top of during the trial, so they can be as powerful as possible in Dream Realm and other modes as well, where you use Magic Charms. I don't like the game design they're going for right now. Like, they're adding a lot of stuff that's really good overall, but at the same time they just throw stuff in and doesn't feel rewarding, at least not for me. Like, if you have different opinions about Void Mayhem and the new Crystal Clash that I showed you in the beginning, please let me know, because it could just be a time thing. I don't find it fun to run around with Crystal Clash and plundering those. I'd rather just do my defense, get the rewards like they had in the past. Like, I like the stuff being passive, and then sometimes you need to do something active. So we're gonna end this rant with some summons. Sadly on this account I went in on Luca, but I'm gonna swap him if there comes up a better hero. Someone I don't have though is Tassie. That was a bit of a mistake not going for her on this account as well. We'll still go for Brian. Probably want to go for Carolina. Yeah, that's fine. So let's do all the letters. Play 8 here. Kruger, Salazar, and Sinbad. Here's the pity. I'm just gonna skip it. Ola, sweet. Only a single 80. It's a Fae. Bad. Oh, the reason I'm doing these summons is... Oh, quad 80s. The reason I'm doing them is because I want to get these accounts up, and if there is something like the Ravage Realm this season, I really want to be prepared. We have a double Kruger, Fae, and a Leica. Because that Ravage Realm used a lot of your heroes. But, and they're creating more and more modes where you need... Oh, that's nerdable. Where you need a lot of different heroes. That's a neat. Arden. We have a lot of modes where you need all of your heroes, like Durst Trials as well. That's a Kruger. So having a lot of heroes built and being a wide account isn't as bad as it was in the beginning. Like focusing different heroes is really good. A Rise. Let's see, how early was it? No, thank you. Oh, it was the last one? Well, let's see if can I roll again. I have 47. We have 47 letters left. Triple A tiers, we have Salazar, Seth, and Arden. Double pull. Arden and Leica. A tier and some acorns. And it's a Seth and Gravehorn. Double A tier. Salazar and Kruger. Don't have any letters anymore. We have 20 to pity. Let's just use some diamonds for this. Whoa! Sinbad says Arden, Leica, and Neru. Here comes the pity. And an 8 here as well. And it's another Rise. So let's jump into... Yeah, so we're collecting Lily Mays so I can Paragon her. We're collecting Nara. So I can get her up. Be focusing on Rise here. It should be on Cassie. We have... Oh, I don't need Cola anymore. So we have Carolina for Paragon as well. We have 30 to pity. Come on. I have at least 3 S tier guaranteed if we go all to pity. Kruger and some Omni cartons. Oh man. Salazar and Kruger. So it looks like the first one is a pity. And only the pity. A Rise. So 30 to pity. And we have at least 2 more guaranteed. Come on. Usually high roll in Epic. Looks like that luck is gone in Arden. 20 to pity. Double A tiers. Bad and Leica. Man. Double A tiers, some Omni Acorns and the pity. It's a Nara. So 30 to pity now. And it's a double. There. Luck is back. Let's see how early pull. Or how early these pulls were.
I had a feeling you would be here.
Lily May. Really nice. I think I need 3 more to Paragon 1 her.
The freezing wind
And a Carolina.
need a little
Sweet.
candlelight.
Oh, getting some of those heroes I need for Paragon. Oh. Whoa. What 8 tiers and acorns. So, like I said, Faye and Arden. So, this is the last pull. We have 16 to pity. Let's see if we can get another high roll. That would be really nice. No, but double 8 tiers and it's a set, and at least we had 1 double pull. Really good. And actually did some summons in here yesterday on stream. But that's it for this video. Let me know what you think about the new changes to Crystal Clash and what you think about this Void Mayhem stuff. I don't like it, but that could just be my opinion. Some people like when using your Magister and your character to do stuff in games as well. I don't like it in games like this, but please let me know what you think. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.